Hi everyone, welcome to Lilac Oaks Farm. Today we are gearing up for our big event in 3 days. We will be butchering our very own meat chickens. And over the next 3 days, I want to take you through the process of what we do to help us prepare so that way butchering day goes so smooth. Not always, but it does go a little bit easier with a little bit of prep. So without further ado, let's go dive in. Alright, so today is day 1. Butchering is something you can't just wing it, and pun intended, yes. Today is about getting organized. So we're going to be grabbing a paper and your favorite pen, or if you're using a note-taking app, you can use that, and we're going to make our master list of things that we will need for butchering day. And here's what we're going to be looking at. Our essentials: sharp knives, because we need one for eviscerating and one for killing. It could be a scalpel, it could be there's a special little knife, it doesn't matter as long as it's very sharp and it does the job. So you need to make sure those are sharpened. Gloves, you need a cutting board, a scalder that helps remove all the feathers. It's a scalder pat, however you get it heated. You will need some type of plucker, whether it's the Yardbird or it's the one that you can put in the drill and use the drill. We have both, because that just makes it 1,000 times easier to do the meat birds. You need a spray bottle of vinegar, and that's to help clean up any of the messes in your eviscerating area. Paper towels, you never know. I use about a half a roll every time we butcher. Killing cones, because you need that for, obviously, to kill the meat chicken. And you need a container to put the offal in after you are done eviscerating them. Next, we need to talk about our processing station. Now, the processing station is where we eviscerate. So you just need a clean table for your cutting board to be on. And you need it where you can see so you don't cut yourself. And also would come in handy to have your garden hose and nozzle so you can clean your area up as needed and the bird. We will be discussing the killing area later, probably about day 2 or day 3, because that's just a little different. All you need for that is the killing cones and a bucket to catch all the blood. I just didn't put it on my list. You can put it on yours. My husband is generally in charge of that area because he does the killing and I do the rest. And next is the chilling area. So what we like to do is after we have scalded and defeathered, I like to put them in a chill tank to let them chill while I am helping him finish the birds. And then I'll eviscerate, and then I'll put him in another chill tank, and they'll sit there until I am ready to actually package them. And so you will need coolers. Depends on how many birds you're doing, and you will need a lot of ice. We got about 10 to 20 pounds of ice because it depends on, again, how many birds you are doing. And then the last part is your packaging. We are going to use shrink bags, the poultry shrink bags, plus I'm also going to use my vacuum sealer. I might do a few whole, but most of them I'm going to break them down into parts because it's easier for me for storage and easier to use. And there's your list for day 1, and I will see you on day 2. Alright, today is day 2, and it's time to get squeaky clean and everything set up. As you can tell, it's a little dark in these pictures, and that's because we couldn't get out to do anything until later. But day 2 is all about setup and getting stuff clean. So as you can see, we're setting up my work table, and then we're scrubbing it down, getting that clean. We're cleaning up my cooler, my bag that I put the chickens in after I have scalded and defeathered them. And it's a holding bag to me. They go in and you just chill out there till I am ready to eviscerate. Also, we are setting up our camping stove, and that is what we use for our pot that we use to scald chickens in. There was an issue with that, so that took a little time. My husband had to fix it. We never got to set up our killing zone, but you will see that in day 3. So just remember, get everything clean and organized, and the whole butcher process will actually go so much smoother. And I will see you in day 3. And it is day 3, and it's actually later in the day. As you saw yesterday, we had some hiccups as we'll go through and show you what we use to process our meat birds. The scalder, because we use a camping, like one of those big camping stoves, one of the burners was acting up. So we got that, and by the time we got everything, it was dark. So we finished setting up, as you will see, and we'll go over what we have. So at first, let's start with our scalder. All I use is a turkey pot and obviously camping stove. And I do put a little bit of water in, and we do put a couple drops of Dawn dish liquid. Next is a newer piece of equipment, is our new plucker. This is a Yardbird. We made our own started probably about 3 years ago. We made our own with a washing machine. The washing machine it's died, so we can't use it anymore. And then in here we set up our tent. We have the killing area. Over here is basically where I eviscerate and stuff. And then we have a cooler, obviously. But for right now, all we do, because it's just my husband and myself, he will dispatch, if that's a plater term, and then I actually will scald, and then I will actually put him through the plucker, and then I put him in a bag. You see this, I had this pink bag. It's for actually grabbing veggies. Tractor Supply has them. So he will dispatch, I will put them in the scalder and then play with the plucker, and then I'll put them in my bag for them to chill until I'm ready to do eviscerate. I usually do that last while he cleans up. So that is what we're going to be doing today, and would take you along. I can't show you everything because YouTube does not like that. So I'll show you what I can. Lighting in here sucks, but anyway, we are done with day 3. We eviscerated at least 16 birds. I think I said earlier that's all my husband dispatched. We got a few more to do tomorrow, but as far as today goes, it's been a long day, and we got done what we could get done. We did have a late start due to a lot of technical difficulties yesterday with our camping stove that we use for our scalder. So with that being said, it has just been a long day, and it's going to be well worth it when we will have all the chicken we can eat for the next year, so we don't have to worry about that and go in the grocery store. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.